The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. WLCN's coverage of Lady Railer basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping for all your outdoor landscaping projects and needs. Located at 1302 State Route 10 East on the east edge of Lincoln. Call 217-732-4300. Brian Clark State Farm Insurance for home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. See Brian to review a quote, for help understanding your current policy, or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Chase Lowry, your Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Call 217-651-8046. Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski at 114 East Cook Street, offering competitive rates on auto, home, life, and business insurance. Phone 217-792-3371. Expedia Cruises, offering air, land, and sea vacations, located at 1520 East College Street in Normal. Call Greg Phillips at 309-429-6280. First National Bank in Tremont, your local community bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Visit tremontbank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. James Siddons, a proud supporter and fan of Lincoln Lady Railer basketball. The Johnson family, in honor of Keith Johnson, a proud supporter of Lincoln Lady Railer basketball for more than 50 years. Lincoln Heating and Cooling. Carrier, turn to the experts. With 24-hour emergency service available, call 217-735-5835. Lincoln Land Communications, located at 1326 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Serving the area since 1986, Lincoln Land Communications provides sales and service for security cameras, two-way radios, commercial phone and sound systems, LED lighting, car stereos, and much more. Call 217-735-5454. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Renew Consignment and Thrift Shop, where you'll find something new and different every time you visit, featuring home furnishings, clothing, collectibles, and so much more. Find them on TikTok and Facebook or stop by 201 South Sangamon Street in Lincoln. Sal Polis, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, located at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-732-4001. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Tracy Welch, Mayor, City of Lincoln. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Missy's Sweet Shop, specializing in custom cookies, cupcakes, wedding cakes, and birthday cakes. Stop by the shop in downtown Atlanta. Call 309-825-5291 or go online to missyssweetshop.com. LCHS Lady Railer alumni. Lincoln Lady Railer basketball, a proud tradition of Lincoln Community High School athletics. Once a railer, always a railer. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball.
Your press, they've seen your defense, they kind of get used to it. Actually, what was kind of good maybe for us is they haven't played a game with Chloe. They haven't played against us with Chloe playing. And so, you know, when you're planning, when you're prepping, you know, you can be like, oh, well, the last game they did this. Well, yeah, they did that, but we were playing without Chloe. So it's going to be completely different.
And they may do something completely different on defense.
Right.
I remember watching that game. They played a lot of man-to-man. They concentrated a lot on Becca Heitzig. And we posted Taylor Rohr posted Piper Whiteman a lot during that game. Kind of went with an inside-out game, and Piper had a huge game, having 18 in that game. Jenna Bowman had 13 in a game and didn't shoot very well in the first half.
Right.
Becca Heitzig had 12 in that game. Terrence Stolzenberg 8, and that was pretty much the scoring for the Lincoln Lady Rail Splitters. During that game,
I think Mia Clark played well, too.
She did play well.
I was going to say, I feel like Mia Clark had a really good game that one,
Julie
too.
Solberger is their Northern Illinois recruit. She's a 5'6" senior. They have her listed. Mm-hmm. She had 8 in that game. Justice Cruz, if I remember right, played center for them. She's their big center. And she got a little, let's say, physical during that game in the first half, to the point where Taylor Rohr sent McKinley, the enforcer, Knapp in the first half of that game to kind of turn around and let somebody know, hey, we're not going to just roll over and play dead and take that.
Right. Yeah. No, we played great that game, and it was a fun game. I think that's kind of where confidence, their confidence started to build in all the other players too. And hey, we got this. When our leader's down, hey, we're gonna back her up. And we talked about that. This team has each other's back, and they knew Chloe couldn't play. They're like, hey, we got your back. We'll do this for you. And I remember Piper texting me after the game, and that's what she texted me. She goes, I did it for Chloe, and that's what these girls do. They are in it for each other. And I talk about teams that that play for each other are much more successful than when they just play with each other.
So I have to give a shout out tonight to an old friend, and a lot of people
will know him.
Wait,
you have friends, Jay?
Yes, I do, a few. A lot of people will know him as Tracy Jackson, and Tracy's been a little under the weather and can't really get out, but he sent me a message to say that they had trouble syncing up the audio with the video, and that the video was 16 seconds behind the audio. So Tracy asked, and we try and accommodate our listeners, Tracy asked if we could talk slower for their benefit.
Now that is really hard for me.
So So tonight we're going to try to talk much slower.
Good.
So you folks at home can enjoy the game. I don't think I can do that for 32 minutes tonight, folks. Sorry, Tracy.
I laughed the whole way.
You're just going to have to figure it out. Right now, there's a whole bunch of people back in Logan County going, is there something, either their medication's gone bad, or they've taken too much of it, or their internet's bad. They were going, what the heck was that?
Oh, they're like, what? What are in the Oreo balls that Jay brings?
Connor's probably getting messages from Lloyd Kirby. You having problems up there? Yeah. So Lincoln, if they win tonight, and I know you like to say win. All right. But we have to say that because they would play Tuesday night in the sectional tournament up at East Peoria. Nice facility up there.
Still win, they win.
And that would be a 6 p.m. game. That will be a double header.
Yes.
And it looks like it's entirely possible that the other two teams playing the other game could be Washington and Morton, or Galesburg plays Morton on Galesburg's floor tonight. That's going to be a very interesting contest for Morton to play for a regional championship.
Right, and I saw some film of the Galesburg game the other night, and Galesburg had that gym packed full of their fans. So I'm assuming tonight, with the regional championship on the line, you're going to have the same type of fan base there. So I always feel like you got a little bit of advantage whenever you're on your home court, and you got in a big crowd like that. So We got 8-14.
We are gonna turn her loose. We're gonna turn.
Oh, you're gonna turn me loose?
We're gonna turn her loose for courtside
Oh, my
with Carrie.
goodness. Here we go.
And we're gonna send her down to the Lincoln section. Go down there and find somebody you can interview. Don't forget to turn that thing on. This is our courtside with Carrie segment as she heads down to find some unsuspecting Lincoln fan to conduct an interview with, and there's plenty of them.
All right. Hi, guys. You're on courtside with Carrie tonight. You want to look up? You're on right there. You're on. Well, hello. I have
Emerson Keith. Jennifer Keith.
All right. Okay. What are the keys to the game tonight? What do you think? What do the girls have to do?
Well, Carrie Froby would say legs are important. But I think you got to box out. We got to get those offensive rebounds and put it back up if we don't get perfect shots, is what I'd say.
What do you think, Emerson?
I should not be giving notes.
Emerson, if you don't know, has already written 2 books, and she's in 8th grade. So, really cool fact about Emerson. So, all right, we're moving on. Thanks. See ya. All right, we got Grandma Heitzig here. Hey, you're right up there. You want to turn around and look? Hi, everybody. All right. So, what are the keys to the game tonight? What do you think?
To stick to their plan and play your game.
She's got it. All right, Grandpa Heitzig, what do you think?
Defense and don't turn the ball over.
Ooh, I like that one too. Good ones. All right. Hey, thank you. All right. Let's see. We'll come over here. I'm going to bother somebody over here. I know. Well, hi. You want to say hi?
Hello, who am I saying hi to? Oh, Jay, the guy I listen to all the time.
Yes. All right. Now, I know you made the trip up here. So, what are the keys to the game tonight?
Oh, don't ask me that. I think them just taking the floor would be the key to the game.
She said just showing up.
The defense. It's defense.
All right. I think everybody agrees with that. We got to have major defense tonight. Thank you. All right. I'm coming back up here, Jay.
All right, that concludes courtside with Carrie. 5:45 to go, and that also concludes the Me Realty list of the game. When it's time to list your home, when it's time to sell, if you're looking to buy, check the listings at merealty.com. List your home with Me Realty. You know, we kill 2 birds with 1 stone there. Yeah. You get to do courtside with Carrie, and that's the Me Realty list of the game.
We do. And Grandma Heitzig, I'm surprised she didn't give me a kiss or anything. She's a kisser.
I will refrain from any comment beyond that. So,
she's a.
You know, we talk about what the keys are to the game, and I think a lot of people have said defense. And
yes.
We want the girls to be healthy. I think Dunlap played physical during the game at Christmas, and I think we will have to match their physicality. Now, I don't know how much of the game you watched that they played against Peoria. I watched at least the first quarter. I thought play was very sloppy, almost to the point of out of control on both teams. There were a lot of mistakes made. To me, tonight, Lincoln needs to get out early, take advantage of the mistakes Dunlap makes, and put the ball in the hole and establish an early lead.
Right, so capitalize on those turnovers, which I think, that's what our press is supposed to do. And, I was talking to a couple of the girls before the game and just talked about the ball pressure. I just feel like that's going to be the key to the game for me. And I know I say that a lot, but I know they have that big inside. And so just making sure we pressure the ball, make it difficult on their guards to make good passes, handle the ball, kind of get in their head early. And so it'd be nice if these girls could get out to a lead, and then maybe that fourth quarter get some of these girls just need some rest. Like we said, they've been battling illness, but I think that they're going to put that aside and get down to business. Some unfinished business.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you happen to see some of the scores from the regional semifinals the other night? There was one score that was 120-12 up in the Chicago area.
Who was that?
It was Chicago Butler and somebody.
Oh, yeah, Butler Prep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
they have a girl going to Northwestern.
Lombard Montini beat somebody 85-0.
Yeah.
And I don't understand, and maybe it's just me, but I have seen a lot of times in the girls' realm where you will have unexplainable scores like that. Let's put it that way. I mean, and I don't understand it. I really don't. I mean, at some point, even with a running clock, you would think that, and again, maybe your third string was that much better than their first string.
Yeah.
But I would think you'd also maybe try and, I've watched our team enough to know that there are times late in the games when Taylor's been up and probably could have punched it easily over 100 points. They have kind of slowed it down, worked on some things, let the second and even the third string kids work on some things on the floor.
I think that's, just, I would say, different coaching philosophies. You have some coaches that, want to keep full throttle on and don't ever want to leave hope and kind of put things aside. And you have other coaches that are like, hey, we got this lead. Now let's work on some things that are going to benefit us in the long run and see the bigger picture. I think you've got some coaches that are in the now and some coaches that actually see the bigger picture and what could happen in the future and want to work on those things. So, and some of those schools do have more girls, so they may have bigger teams and they are able to go against other people, where we have our JV, and a lot of our JV is our varsity, and so they go against each other every single day. And so sometimes in these games it's nice to have those times where we can work on some things that are not against the same players we see day in and day out.
Did you think the other night when Lincoln played against Geneseo that we shot fairly well in this gymnasium?
No. Okay. I didn't think we shot very well. You know what? We got a couple rolls that, I thought we did get some of those. I thought we shot, knock on wood, we shot free throws better. And but I don't think we shot bad. I don't think we shot overly well though either. So, but now they've got one game under their belt here, so it's game time.
Both teams head to their respective benches. Let's go ahead and send it back to the WLCN studios for a 90-second timeout. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for tonight's regional championship game. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website.
Back at Geneseo High School, where we are getting ready for the starting lineups, and I'm going to turn it over to my broadcast partner, Carrie Frobe, for tonight's regional championship game.
All right, first starter out, number 3, Julia Solberger, a 5'6" senior. Next up, number 21, a 5'3" senior, Olivia Taylor. Number 22, Justice Cruz, a 5'10" senior. Number 25, Caroline Holmes, a 5'6" sophomore. And the final starter for Dunlap for the evening, a 5'9" freshman, Allison Norris. And the first starter out for your Lady Railers, number 1, Taryn Tasmanian Stolzenberg. Next up, number 4, Becca, the Energizer Bunny Heitzig. Third starter out, number 5, Chloe Coco Froby. Number 14, Jenna Baseline Bowman. And the final starter for the evening, number 24, Tori T.G. Garrett. And we're ready to play.
Lincoln wearing the home whites, green numerals trimmed in red with a green sash, red and green sash across the shoulders. Dunlap clad in black and gold with gold numerals and gold trim on their uniforms as Lincoln breaks the huddle. And here comes Dunlap to center circle. Lincoln going to move from right to left as you look at your radio dial. Dunlap from left to right. And here we go. Cruz and Froby to tip it up center circle. Again, Chloe Froby did not play in the first meeting.
Cruz and Froby. That's kind of weird.
That is. Very weird. It goes with Cruz because he is weird. And tipped up by Taylor into the backcourt, and Solberger has it. Here she comes across the timeline, left wing. Out front it goes to Holmes. They're looking inside for Taylor. Lincoln in her traditional 1-2-2 as Tori Garrett steps up to cut the ball off. And it looks like Dunlap content right now to kind of spread the floor. Out front, Solberger. They go inside. Solberger, 10-footer off this pass and up. No good. Battle for the rebound. What's the call? And a foul going to go against Dunlap, it looks like.
Yep, I think it's going to be on number 32, Allison Norris.
Allison Norris, the 5'9" freshman, gets called for the foul.
That was a good box out. I think was that on did Tori Garrett's have that box out?
I believe so. Froby across the timeline, screened by Garrett's. Froby picked up her dribble, gets it off Stolzenberg. Stolzenberg around the screens. Dunlap doing a lot of switching in their man-to-man. Now to Heitzig. Heitzig drives in, ball squirts away, out of bounds, and it will be Dunlap basketball.
Little miscommunication there between Becca and Chloe. I think Chloe was going for the back door, and Becca tried to hit her high.
Dunlap in the backcourt working it against the press. They're passing skip passes across the floor. And ball still in the backcourt, and Olivia Taylor gets it across the timeline. Solberger, ball stolen away by Lincoln. On the floor. Garrett's in a jump ball going to be called, and it'll go Lincoln's way.
I'd like to see a little bit more spacing here on offense on this trip. I think we were all kind of, again, close together, especially when they're playing us in man. We want to get that spacing.
Froby, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, no, Dunlap there, and now they're ahead of the pack. Here comes Solberger against Stolzenberg, layup good. And Dunlap draws first blood, they're up 2-0. Froby the other way. Froby now across the timeline into the front court. Froby going to drive in, kick out Stolzenberg to Bowman. Bowman, Stolzenberg, right side. Lincoln needs to get some spacing here.
Yeah.
Back to Bowman, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound battle for Stolzenberg has it. Stolzenberg, Froby. Froby out near the volleyball line around the screen. Stop inside the arc, up and no good. Gets her own board, layup time, good. Dunlap did not do a good job of boxing out that time, and Froby snuck in there, got her own board in the hoop. Tied at 2. Ball nearly thrown away by Dunlap.
Get it.
Taylor, it goes to Holmes. 3 on the way, good! Caroline Holmes hits the 3. It's 5-2 Dunlap. Froby across timeline around the ball screen. Froby drives in, Heitzig, left wing. Heitzig drives in the lane, kick Bowman, now to Froby. Froby looked to take baseline, now drives in. Froby, 3 on the way, is it? Bang!
Got it.
Collision concept 3. Froby answers, we're tied at 5. 5:35 to go here in the first quarter. Dunlap still in the backcourt. They nearly throw the ball away, and they did.
That's what we want. I mean, they did it the last time and almost threw it over, and then that trap, they're going to call a timeout.
Timeout taken by Becky Fulkerson. It is a 30-second timeout. We're going to tell you about many of our fine sponsors. We can't do it without them. Brian Clark, your Good Neighbor State Farm agent. For home, auto, life, and health insurance needs, see Brian to review a quote for help understanding your current policy or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Call him at 217-732-6211 or visit SF FFinsureLincoln.com. Chase Lowry, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit EdwardJones.com or stop by the office, member SIPC. Coach, what have you seen so far?
You know what? I think we've been doing really well in offense. I just would like to see a little bit more spacing. Defensively, I think we've done a nice job. The 2 times that we've been down here and on the press, we've done a nice job. I just feel like our offense, we just got to use the whole floor, and we'll get there.
Frobe going to drive it down, kick out. Stolzenberg rises for a 3, no good. Battle for the rebound. Holmes comes out of there with it, and here comes Dunlap the other way.
Right here, that's what
Holmes
we
in
need.
trouble.
Right
She
there.
traveled the basketball.
That's what we need to do, is make sure we're cutting that sideline off, and we did a nice job there. Good job by Becca and Chloe.
Got herself in the trap, and something came off the Dunlap bench out onto the floor accidentally.
I think it was was it a marker? Or
I don't know, it was a water. I thought it was a water bottle or something like that. They got it picked up. Hand off Heitzig. Becca down the lane, lost the basketball. Unusual for Becca Heitzig to lose the basketball like that. We're tied at 5. It's 5:06 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Becca, 2 turnovers for Becca in the first 3 minutes of the game. She'll settle down here.
They get it to Holmes. Holmes in the middle of the press. She drives in, lob pass, and nearly thrown out of bounds, and it is out of bounds. And Lincoln basketball. They tried the lob pass to their big center and couldn't get it to her. Threw it over. She threw it out of bounds.
I'm not sure we left the middle of the press wide open that last time, so it looks like Coach wasn't happy about that. So we might be getting a sub in here, talk about it. But you can't leave the middle of our press open.
In the corner, Bowman, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Frobe fights for it. Frobe gets it. Frobe in the lane, up and no good, but she's fouled. And the foul looks like it may go against
number 3, I think.
Was it Solberger?
Yep.
Foul on Solberger. That is her first. And you can see the intensity there from Justice Cruz. Frobe at the free throw line. 5'9" senior. Up and got it. Lincoln now up 6-5. And if you watch the game back in December that Lincoln played against Dunlap, it was a slow start in that game, too. In fact, Dunlap led a good portion of the first half of that basketball game before the Red and Green Express finally got going. Second one for Frobe, up and good. Makes them both, and that'll put Lincoln up, too, 7-5. 4:43 to go here in the first quarter.
I think we just got to pick up our defensive here. Our defense here on the press, just like that. That's what I'm talking about.
Ball thrown out of bounds by Dunlap. Kellis Morris into the basketball game for Dunlap.
Make them make some quick decisions, and when that happens, we get some turnovers.
Sparky Whiteman in the game for Lincoln. Piper had 18 in the first game against Dunlap. She's going to drive in, kind of post up there on Cruz. Did a good job of trying to go in there, and a lot of contact and no call. Piper got used to that during the game up there at Peoria Manual. Now Dunlap going with a double post and trying to spread the floor. Nearly threw the ball away. They go in the corner. Morris goes inside, and a foul going to be called on Jenna Bowman.
That's Jenna's first and the team's first.
Dunlap to inbound under their own basket. Holmes going to come back into the basketball game and replace Olivia Taylor. Holmes, kick back to Solberger. Solberger, they throw inside. Throw back out Morris. Back out front Solberger in the corner. Holmes, she'll launch another 3. Up and no good. Rebound battle for, and I think Stolzenberg's going to get called for the foul.
Yep.
Taryn trying to boxed out a little bit too much.
Yeah, sometimes Taryn does that where she forgets to release off, out of the box out, and they get her for that, for holding on.
Dunlap to inbound again. They go in the corner Solberger. Solberger out front Morris.
Yeah, I just wish we could get out here, apply some more, but that's the pressure I want to see.
Nearly thrown away. Solberger, they try to go inside. She kicks it back out. Holmes down the lane. 5-footer runner, no good. Rebound, no, it never hit anything. Goes out of bounds to be Lincoln basketball. Coach, it would be nice to see Lincoln take advantage of some of these turnovers and possessions that are coming back to them.
Right. So far, we really haven't capitalized on their turnovers. I haven't been keeping track, but I think they've had about 6, and we...
Heitzig into Frobe. Frobe in trouble. Up and didn't get there. A lot of contact and no call. That should have been a foul.
Yep.
Morris in the corner, Solberger. Solberger, they go inside Cruz. They go inside Norris. Norris is going to have to bring it back out. Good defense by Lincoln, not letting him get a shot inside. They go inside Cruz. Cruz nearly threw the ball away. Solberger out of the corner. No good. Didn't hit anything. Rebound Norris.
Oh, yeah.
Morris, nice little spin move up and good.
By Morris.
And Dunlap, you can see they've got some confidence going here. 3:02 to go here in the first quarter. We're tied at 7. Frobe kick to Heitzig. Becca out front. Whiteman, top of the key. 3. Bang! A collision concepts 3 for Pretty Piper Whiteman.
Oh,
Sparky Whiteman. Holmes quickly ahead to Norris. Cruz, they break the press easily. Thrown up, no good. Rebound Bowman. Bowman over Cruz, or Bowman with Cruz on her back. Didn't get any call. Frobe, nice pass inside Whiteman. Whiteman up and good! 2:30 to go, and just like that, the Red and Green Express answers. Oh, and nearly a pick by Stolzenberg in the backcourt.
Here we
Holmes
go. Keep
in a little bit of trouble. There's Norris. They break the press again.
I don't know. We've got to make some adjustment there. We are leaving the middle of the press wide open, and when we had them on their heels, we need to capitalize on that.
Morris against Frobe. Kick back out Solberger. Solberger in the corner, Morris. They're looking to go inside. They threw the ball away. Cruz didn't even go for the basketball. Frobe up the floor. Cruz is riding her like a horse. Stolzenberg kick Whiteman. Another 3 up and no good. Rebound to Dunlap. Solberger going to bring it up. Nearly threw the ball away again. Holmes. Cross-court pass Morris. Morris drives baseline against Whiteman. Up and no good. Rebound Cruz. No, that was number 32. Allison Norris, the big freshman. She got the board, lays it back up and in. It's 12-9. Minute 32 to go here in the first quarter. Oh, hope you're enjoying this one. It's a good one so far. Regional championship fight. Frobe out
We're
front.
having some miscommunication. Nobody's running the plays.
Heitzig going to drive in. Heitzig back out Frobe. Frobe going to go down the lane. Up and good. Nice little Euro step by Chloe Frobe. Gets it up and in and make it 14-9. Minute 10 to go here in the first quarter. Holmes in the backcourt against Stolzenberg. Now she's going to get in trouble. Nope. Kicked it ahead to the freshman Morris. Frobe nearly steals the basketball. Tap back to Holmes. Holmes going to settle him down. Holmes, Solberger, right wing. They're out near the volleyball line trying to spread the defense out. Morris goes inside Cruz. She throws it through a lot of hands. Solberger ends up with it, throws up a 3, and it's good. 14-12. 41 seconds to go here in the first period. Frobe Heitzig. Becca throws it into Frobe. Nice give and go, up and good.
Nice play there. Good pass by Becca to lead Chloe to the basket.
16-12, the Lincoln lead. Morris in the backcourt, gets it to Holmes. Holmes throws it back to Morris across the timeline. Nearly stolen away by Stolzenberg. She did steal it away and lost the basketball. Cruz outside Holmes. Holmes cross-court pass to Morris. Out front Solberger. 13 seconds on the clock. Will they play for one? Morris back out front.
I think
Solberger.
They will. Yep.
Solberger, cross-court Holmes. Defended by Heitzig. Holmes, step back 3, top of the key. Good! Oh, my! And at the buzzer, Lincoln leads it. 16-15. We'll send it back to the WLCN studios for a 60-second timeout.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Geneseo, where Caroline Holmes, a 5'6" sophomore, hit a step-back three at the buzzer and pulls Dunlap within one. Dunlap will have the basketball to start the second quarter. And right now, Coach, Dunlap's got some confidence. They've got hope, and that's something you want to extinguish very quickly.
Right, and I thought there was a couple times I feel like we could have, and we just didn't put our foot on the throttle and just kind of let them go.
Into the game, number 11, Sammy Ye in the basketball game. She's posted up. Now Dunlap looks like they're going to be content to kind of spread things out and see if they can get an easy bucket here.
Yep.
Holmes.
They're controlling the tempo right now.
Back out front, Taylor. Taylor, top of the key. Frobe on her. Goes to Solberger. Cruz having a big battle inside with Bowman. Cruz, turnaround shot, good.
Nice little turnaround there by Cruz.
And that'll put Dunlap in the lead, 17-16. 7:18 to go. Frobe, left side, Heitzig. Becca looked for the give and go. Becca around a screen from Whiteman. Back to Whiteman. Whiteman thought about launching the three. Kick to Frobe. And Lincoln looks disheveled right now on offense. Solberger going to get called for the foul on the floor.
And that's going to be her second. And if I was Frobe, I'd continue to take it at her and force them to make that call.
Tori Garrett's going to come back in a basketball game for Lincoln and replace Piper Whiteman. Stolzenberg to inbound underneath the Lincoln basket. Left side, Stolzenberg looks. Nice cut for Frobe. Frobe up, got it!
Got it, and Solberg is going to be on her, or?
Let's see who that one's on. If it's on Solberger, that's her third.
Nope.
Foul is on number
25.
25, Caroline Holmes. That'll be her first.
Nope, yep.
Olivia Taylor out of the basketball game. Frobe at the line for one with 13 on the evening. Missed it, back to the iron. Can she get her own rebound? Yep, Frobe gets her own rebound. Kick to Bowman. Bowman back out front, Frobe. Chloe back to Bowman. Three on the way. It's going to be short. Heitzig tried to get the rebound. Was pushed by Sammy Ye. Knocked it out of bounds. And number 10 in the basketball game is not on Dunlap's roster. We'll just call her number 10.
Let's see if there's one here.
Number 10 in the backcourt, Solberger.
Right there,
Solberger against Bowman.
There
Bowman.
We go.
Oh,
Yes.
And Bowman. Jump ball is called. Oh, my.
That's good. Bowman put her foot on the sideline, was able to stop Solberger from dribbling and taking the sideline, and ended up with the jump ball.
Lincoln up 18-17. Frobe out front. Frobe around a screen. Frobe drives in, kicking the corner. Stolzenberg. Taryn out front. Bowman. Bowman to Taryn. Taryn around a screen now. Taryn looks right side. Heitzig. Becker going to drive in against Solberger. Stop and pop from 5. Good.
Got it.
Becca took her right to the basket and make it 20-17. Let's see if that gets the Red and Green Express
there
going.
We go.
And they threw the ball away. Dunlap throws the ball away against the press.
Now we need to capitalize on this turnover. And if they put Solberger on Becca, Becca needs to keep going at her too, just like she did last time. Because if you notice, Solberger put her hands up like, I don't want to get another foul.
Now we're getting a different look. Heitzig handled the basketball. Frobe step back three, no good. Frobe going to get her own rebound in the lane. Frobe goes up, got fouled, and goes in. Count the bucket. Let's see who the foul is on. The foul is on Sammy Ye.
So is that the fifth?
No, that is the third.
Again, we're looking through.
Yes, we're looking through a lot of structural steel, and Frobe makes the free throw. Make it 23-17, the Lincoln lead. 10 in the backcourt to Holmes, back to 10. Again, they're not on the roster. Nearly threw the ball away again, and if Garrett's maybe has stepped in there. Garrett's might have had the turnover. Holmes out front, left-handed dribble. She's struggling to dribble with the left hand. Dunlap going almost to a four corners offense. Out front to number 10. They go in the corner to Ye. Ye in trouble,
Right there is where we want the trap.
Cruz back out front to number 10. They go back into Cruz. Cruz just backs in against Bowman. Turns around, throws it up, no good. Rebound Frobe. And at some point, and ahead to Heitzig. Becca stop and pop from 10, no good. Rebound, and Stolzenberg's going to get called for the foul.
That one, Becca probably should have did a little bounce pass there to Taryn, who was wide open. We had a 2-on-1 situation, but I'm not sure if she didn't see her.
Campbell Vrabel, a 5'5 sophomore, going to come in for Dunlap. And Whiteman comes back in the basketball game for Lincoln. Vrabel, nearly grabbed by Froby. They threw it over Vrabel's head into the scorer's table.
And you know what? And that deflection by Froby made her think that time, hey, I got to throw it a little higher. And when that happened, it resulted in a turnover. So we've got to capitalize. I know I said that before, but here we go, ladies. Let's go.
5:15 to go here in the half. Lincoln up just 6, 23-17. Have caused a lot of turnovers. In the corner, Bowman, 3 on the way. Is it? Beat it, baby. Bang! A collision concepts 3. And 26-17, the Lincoln lead. Will this be the point where the Red and Green Express breaks it open? Oh, Cruz wide open, free throw line, throws it up, no good. Rebound, Whiteman. Piper, heads up dribble, coming up the floor. Nice little crossover. Piper picked up her dribble, ball batted away, Piper's got it again. Piper to Froby. Froby, left side, looking for Heitzig inside. Froby kicks it to Whiteman. Whiteman, had Garrett's inside, wide open. Froby in the corner, Bowman, another 3, is it? Get it, baby! Bang! A collision concepts 3! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! It's 29-17 and Dunlap takes timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Back at Geneseo, Jenna Bowman has hit a couple of 3 shots, stretched the lead out to 12. As Lincoln leads at 29-17 with 4:25 to go here in the half. Vrabel across the timeline. Vrabel goes to Solberger. Solberger back out front. Vrabel. They look a little shaky handling the basketball right now. Right side, Holmes. Holmes, Solberger. Again, they're spreading the floor pretty good. Vrabel goes inside to Cruz. Cruz elbowed Tori Garrett. Knocked away by Froby. Solberger recovers it.
2 good defensive plays there. One by Garrett and one by Froby.
Shot up by Holmes. No good. Rebound. And a long rebound goes to Solberger. Got to get the long rebounds, ladies. Solberger in the corner. Sammy Ye back out front. Knocked away by Bowman. Job. Good defense by Jenna Bowman. And that disrupts Dunlap even more. Solberger in the corner. Vrabel. They go inside. She kicks it back out to Holmes. Cruz a lot of times is not going to shoot the basketball inside. We can tell you that. A lot of times she's just in there to take up space.
Well, she's in there to make that pass.
Yes, and back out front, Holmes. They go in the corner. Solberger. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound, Heitzig. Becca yanks it out of there. Becca going to come up the floor awful quick. Becca around everybody. Kick back out Bowman. Bowman out to Froby. Froby going to pull it back out. Lincoln going to set up their offense. Froby around the Garrett's ball screen. Left-handed dribble. Gets it to Whiteman with 3 on the way. Whiteman up, no good. Rebound, good. Garrett's up, no good. Ball on the floor. Heitzig has it up and good! 31-17, the Lincoln lead. 3 minutes to go. Heitzig knocks it away. Garrett's going to chase it down. Tori back to Whiteman. Piper's got people ahead to Heitzig. Becca going to drive it in. Layup time. Got hammered. Got hammered by Justice Cruz, who slams the wall. Heitzig going to go to the free throw line with 2. That is the first foul on Justice Cruz and the 4th on Dunlap of the second quarter. Up and good.
Good free throw there by Becca Heitzig.
33-17, or 32-17, Lincoln lead. Up and got it. 33, that'll make it 33-17. 2:47 to go here in the first half. Solberger. Holmes ahead to Solberger. Solberger quickly ahead to Cruz. Oh, and that was nearly thrown away. Vrabel out front. Holmes in the corner. Vrabel throws it inside Cruz. She's just going to kick it back out. Solberger for yet another three. Up, no good.
That,
ball on the floor. Batted up in the air by Jenna Bowman, but nobody can get to it other than Dunlap. They go cross court. Holmes out of the corner. Three up, no good. Rebound. Bowman's fighting two people for the rebound. Bowman, they throw it to Solberger. Down the lane, layup, no good. Rebound, ball on the floor, and Heitzig chases it down in the corner. Becca quickly ahead to Froby, and here comes Chloe running the ball to Whiteman. Whiteman up and got fouled.
Yep. Whiteman will go to the line to shoot two.
Sparky Whiteman going to go to the line for two.
And that's going to be on number 11. That's going to be her second, Sammy Ye.
Sammy Ye's second foul. And Sparky Whiteman to the line. Got it. Up and good, and the gym went silent. Great crowd here from Lincoln, a good crowd here from Dunlap as well. Both crowds very vocal tonight here at Geneseo.
I'm going to say, I think Lincoln has this whole side pretty much filled, and we're even overflow. Well, we said the Bowmans have their own section.
Yes.
Right?
Whiteman's second one, a little bit short, rolled in and out. Cruz the rebound. They throw it across to Holmes. Holmes back to Solberger, and Solberger will walk it across the timeline with 1:58 to go. Here they go into corner. Holmes. Cruz turns, fires up, and no good. Rebound, battle for. Whiteman comes out of there with it. And Cruz fouled Whiteman, no call. They go inside Garrett's, kick out Heitzig. Becca drives baseline, looking for somebody to kick it out to. Solberger knocked it away, and it'll be Lincoln basketball with 1:34 on the baseline, just to the right of the basket. Bowman to inbounds. Let's see what play Lincoln runs. They line up four across the baseline. Froby across the screen, and they go in the Garrett's. Garrett's goes inside Whiteman, great position, and the ball was blocked by Cruz. Cruz with a nice block. Holmes in trouble, got in the trap zone. Nearly threw it over Cruz's head, but Solberger was there to pick it up. And now Holmes will reset the Dunlap offense. Vrabel out front, Holmes. They go in the corner to number 21, Taylor. Taylor in the basketball game. Back to Taylor. Taylor in the corner. Good Lincoln defense going on here.
Yep, just keeping, if they want it, we've got the lead, so if they want to keep working the ball.
Froby steals it away. Here comes Chloe, 2-on-1. Froby layup, got it. 36-17, 57 seconds to go. Solberger around Whiteman. Solberger going to go down the lane, runs into Garrett's, and I think, are they going to nail Torrey for the block and foul? And you know what, folks? I know you may not be able to see it on video, but that was a good call because Torrey was still moving.
I think if she would have just taken one step over and squared her shoulders, but she kind of stayed on the side of her, so that's where the blocking call comes in instead of the charge.
Solberger, free throw up and good, make it 36-18. 51.4 seconds to go. If you're Lincoln, would you hold for the last shot here?
Yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't want to give him another chance at a basket before the end of the half. Second one up and good.
I think they might, but you never know.
I don't know if you get an open shot, take it, but Froby cross timeline. Ball screen out front. She's going to drive in, kick to Bowman. Bowman out front, Whiteman. Piper loads up a three. Bang! Bang!
I told you.
A collision concept
hey, if
three.
you're that wide open, you got to take that.
39-19. The Lincoln lead is 20, and they nearly throw the ball away again. Holmes gets it in the front court to Solberger in the corner. They go into Cruz. Cruz to kick back out Vrabel. Vrabel drives in. Ball stolen away. She knocked. No!
Yeah. Piper got a hand on it. She did a good job. She actually, tipped it up and did the right thing.
But I thought Vrabel hit it out last going
she might
to
have.
grab it. We can disagree.
Yes.
Solberger in the corner. Taylor.
I
Back
think
out front,
Dunlap will
Holmes.
probably hold now for the last shot. What do you think?
They go inside and
we
they lost
steal
the
it.
ball. Frobe picked up her dribble, needs help. Ahead to Heitzig. Becca tries to throw it ahead to somebody. It was a bad pass.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Becca.
Shot, 70-footer at the gun by Holmes is way short. At the end of the first half, it is Lincoln 39 and Dunlap 19. We will be back in 2 minutes with the Grau Incorporated halftime show. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer Basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage of LCHS Lady Railer Basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Chase Lowry, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Culvers of Lincoln, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, Expedia Cruises, First National Bank in Tremont, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center of Lincoln, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, James Siddons, the Johnson family, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Land Communications, Me Realty, Renew Consignment and Thrift Shop, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, Schneider Masonry, Mayor Tracy Welch, United Community Bank, Missy's Sweet Shop, Simply Traveled Cruise Planners, Complete Lawn Care, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, and the LCHS Lady Railer Basketball alumni. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer Basketball. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Back here at Geneseo High School, where the Red and Green Express, just like the game at Christmas, even though Chloe didn't play.
Yeah.
Dunlap was close, and then Lincoln kind of broke it open in the second quarter. You know, let's talk about that, because Lincoln only led 16-15 at the end of the first, and Dunlap had hope at that point in time.
Right.
And then Lincoln outscored them 23-4 in the second quarter to be up 39-19 at half. You know, you'd like to have a great start to the third quarter and really kind of take any sense of any light at the end of the tunnel. You want that tunnel to cave in first part of the third quarter.
Right. You want to deflate any hope that a team has. And we talk about in those first 3 minutes, you know, right after half, you got to come out with that same energy, that same confidence, and full throttle. You keep your put their foot on the neck? Is that what you say?
Keep your foot on the gas. I mean, you want to keep your foot on the gas no matter what.
And we got to make sure that we're doing that. So
again, Lincoln up 39-19 as Coach tabulates scoring. we tried to keep up with other scores. We do not have a score from
That's what I was trying to
Morton
look up.
and
Yes.
Galesburg in the championship game of that regional.
So if anybody sees that and would like to let us know what that score is, you can, if you know my number, send us a text or put it there on the YouTube. Connor, you can see, right?
We can tell you that Lombard Montini won their regional game by a wide margin. And Lombard Montini is someone we could face in the first round of the state tournament.
Correct.
Marion Catholic won as a number 1 seed in their regional championship, 62-13. Just some of the scores from up north, but a lot of scores not being reported right now on the Illinois High School Association website.
Well, while you're looking maybe to see if that, I'll go through the scoring here.
Please
How about
do.
that? Okay, so for the Dunlap Lady Eagles, we have number 22, which was Justice Cruz. She has 2 points. We have Allison Norris with 2. Then their next scorer is it Kellis Morris? She's a junior. She's got 2. And then Whitney Schwan with 6, and Julia Somberger with 7. And I just got a couple text messages, so I'm going to put these out here real quick.
Go ahead.
11-15 Morton at the half. That is the score. So Morton is. So I'm assuming that means Morton is up 15 and Galesburg 11, and that's the halftime score. And then I just got a score from Mrs. Duncan, and she let me know that CEL lost by 2, 38-36 to get 4th in state.
Congratulations to the CEL 8th grade boys for making it to the Final Four and picking up a 4th place trophy. I'm sure that was not the result that Josh Komnick and Ryan wanted, but still a fine accomplishment for the CEL 8th grade boys, and it bears well for the future of Lincoln Rail Splitter boys basketball to know that you've got 8th grade team in your feeder system that made it to the Final Four, and a 7th grade team that's sitting on a state title that's also in your feeder system.
Oh, wait. No. Oh, it was in overtime. She wanted me to let it, not just in the 4th, but got 4th in state, but it was in overtime, actually, 38-36. So
the CEL boys took them to the wire, but weren't able to pull it off. And again, we're trying to get you some information from other scores. Coach gave you the score
I'll go ahead.
for Morton and Galesburg. Just in case you're interested, Pleasant Plains and Petersburg Porta are locked in a death duel. That's 18-15 Plains at halftime, and that should be a whale of a 2A basketball game in that regional championship. But again, we're trying to
get some scores here. I'll go through our scores here at halftime. We had Becca Heitzig with 6, Jenna Bowman with 6, Piper Whiteman with 9, and Chloe Froby with 18 for 39 points for your Lincoln Lady Railers. Again, 39-19, your Lady Railers lead over the Dunlap Lady Eagles here at halftime. Your Lady Railers would face the winner of, is it Morris and Kankakee,
who are playing for a regional championship tonight, and we'd like to find you a score for that too. But and okay, so here you go, 4A score in case people are interested, because it's an opponent we had and an opponent we beat. O'Fallon beat Quincy tonight at O'Fallon for the regional championship, 55-40. That was a 6 p.m. start. That started early, and we're trying to scroll through some of the scores here. Coach, Lincoln, again, we talked about this. You want to have a good start to the third quarter. We know Dunlap can shoot. They've got a couple shooters that can shoot the basketball. At the same time, you want to be very careful here and not get anybody hurt.
Right. And we talked about, we've been battling some illness here too. So I just hope, we come out here in this third quarter, play our basketball game, capitalize on those turnovers that we were creating in the first half that we didn't do such a great job on capitalizing on, and hey, pull this thing out and maybe then sit some of the fourth quarter and let these girls rest and Get ready to head back to Lincoln.
And we talked Monday night that Coach Rohr did an excellent job of
getting
substituting, getting a lot of girls in. But because of the closeness of this game, she really wasn't able to do. She did some substitutions, but really didn't go that deep into the bench. Only went to Piper Whiteman really off the bench. Has not brought in Mia Clark or McKinley Knapp yet into the basketball game, which she did on Monday night. So we'll see how the second half goes here. Both teams back on the floor. Let's go ahead and send it back to the W. I'll tell you what. Let's just keep. No,
I got another listener, Noah Funk. He, if you know Noah, he knows all the stats. So he just sent me one, and he knows that it's 24-18 Kankakee at the half.
Oh,
so Kankakee is up on Morris 24-18 at half, and that would be who Lady Railers would face their first round of sectionals, when they win this game. So
thank you, Noah, for that. James Siddons is a proud supporter and fan of Lincoln Lady Railer basketball. Always has been, always will be. Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Carrier, turn to the experts with 24-hour emergency service available. Call 217-735-5835. Grau Incorporated, sponsor of our halftime show. Me Realty, locally owned and operated. They are Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call them 217-735-5424 or go to merealty.com. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois. Over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Tartar Brothers Mechanical, 602 Broadway, downtown Lincoln. Online at tartarbrothers.com. Dara Entwistle, your independent health insurance agent, 217-737-7581. The Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Sunday mornings at 10:30. Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook. Learn more at myfgec.org. Many of our fine sponsors, we thank you so very much.
Thank you.
for coming on board. Dunlap will have the basketball to start the second half.
Here we go.
Kellis Norris in the basketball game for Dunlap. They go to Cruz. Cruz in the key. Cruz again in the key. She's looking to pass. Gets it to Solberger. Now Cruz going to post up on Garrett's. Garrett's doing a good job of fronting her. Her and Bowman have been watching the Cruz girl quite a bit. Norris out front against Dunlap, choosing to slow the basketball game down. In the corner, Norris. Bowman and Cruz having a good battle inside, and Bowman keeping her from getting the basketball. Holmes left side. Out front, they go in the corner, Solberger. They go inside to Cruz. Cruz going to muscle her way up and in.
Yeah,
and
we got to have that help side come over.
Lucky there wasn't a foul there by Tori Garrett, who tried to block the shot. So Dunlap works the basketball, gets a good basket inside, 39-21 the lead. Froby step back three, top of the key, bang.
Got it.
A collision concepts three, and just as Cruz just shrugged her shoulders, what can I do? And Froby bats the ball out of bounds. 42-21 the Lincoln lead.
That was a good step back there by Froby to recognize that if she would have shot from right there, that's one of the worst shots in basketball when you got your foot on the line. So step back a little bit. And
Froby knocks it away again. Saves it inbound to Heitzig. Beckett, 5-footer, up, no good. Stolzenberg going to chase it down in the corner. Ball on the floor. Norris comes out of there with it. Norris quickly up the floor, the crossover dribble. Norris dribbled against everybody. Finally kicks it to Holmes, right side. Holmes out front, Solberger. Solberger in the corner, Norris. They're looking to go inside again. There they go inside to Cruz. Cruz, Solberger, stop and pop in the lane. Up, no good. Rebound, Froby. Froby going to kick it ahead to Stolzenberg. Taryn, layup time coming, got fouled. Kalis Morris, and I think I've been calling her Norris. Sorry, folks. That's Kalis Morris and Allison Norris on the floor.
Oh, I do see that now. I think I said Morris, too.
You probably got it from me. I infected you. Stolzenberg missed the first free throw. 42-21, the Lincoln lead. Double the score. 6:30 to go here in the third. Second one for Tasmania. Up and got it. 43-21, the Lincoln lead. Solberger, cross court, Norris. Holmes in the backcourt, left-handed throw to Norris. They try and get it ahead.
Good
and
job.
Bowman did a good job of breaking that up.
That was like a volleyball block.
Yep. Baseline Bowman with good defense. A couple of key threes there in the first half. And good defense here in the second half.
I think we should hedge that a little bit. Good, Froby.
Holmes way out front by the center circle. Going to start their offense again. Holmes to Solberger. In the corner, Holmes. She's going to throw up a long three. Didn't get it back in the iron. And Cruz went over Bowman to get the rebound. Back to Dunlap. Back out front, Solberger. Solberger, right wing, Norris.
Hedge that. There you go.
And stolen away. Here comes Froby the other way. Layup time. Up and good.
That's what I was talking about. You could see that they're trying not to turn, and so just hedging that just a little bit. It was good defense there by Froby.
Dunlap still in the backcourt, and Solberger almost got herself in trouble. She stepped on the sideline, and a turnover goes back to Lincoln with the score 45-21, 5:41 to go here in the third.
Another timeout here by Dunlap.
And another timeout taken by Dunlap. This is a 30-second timeout. Let's tell you about more of our fine sponsors because they really make this engine run. The LMH Community Health Collaborative, improving the health of the people and communities it serves. Find them on Facebook to learn more about offerings such as the LMH Trailblazers walking program on Wednesdays. Chase Lowry, you're Lincoln.
But you don't see Jay and I ever at.
No, Chase Lowry, you're Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Hey, if they had cookies out there, we probably would.
You know what? We would run.
Yeah.
You have Missy's cookies at the finish line. We're coming.
Yeah. If you really want people to do that program at various stations along the course, you need to place cookies.
Yeah.
Yes, at checkpoints, leave cookies. Missy's Sweet Shop, specializing in custom cupcakes, cookies, wedding cakes, and birthday cakes. Stop by the shop in downtown Atlanta. Call 309-825-5291. Darren Powell, State Farm Insurance. On the square in Mount Pulaski, 114 East Cook Street. Stop by Darren's office. He'll sell you some insurance. Froby goes down the lane. Nice little Euro step. I thought she traveled and got fouled by Cruz. Well, I believe that's on Cruz. Yep, that is on Cruz.
And is that her first?
No, it's her
That's
second,
her second,
I believe. That is her second. Froby to the free throw line with 2. And rattles it home. Again, you don't get points for style as long as it goes in the basket. Froby, second one up and good.
I like to see a little bit more defensive. There we go. Like a little bit more of that.
Batted away, and here they come the other way. Cruz under the basket, throws it up. Good.
Got it.
Got ahead of the press. Justice Cruz throws it in.
That's going to be her 6th point of the night.
Froby tried to get the screen from Garretts. Froby kick in the corner. Stolzenberg. They post up Garretts. Stolzenberg tried to go around a screen. Didn't get it. Heitzig. Heitzig bumped by Norris. No call. Ball batted out of bounds by Solberg. It'll stay Lincoln basketball. 47-23 the Lincoln lead. Need to tell you about Simply Travel Cruise Planners. Let LCH alum Amy Wiggers-Shin help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Travel is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474. Kick out Stolzenberg. Stolzenberg in the corner. Oh, and ball batted away, and it was off of Solberger. Or go online simply to simply-travel.com. Coach, spacing a little bit of a concern tonight. It's not real good sometimes.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if we're not running. We don't want to run a whole lot of things, you know, so people can see.
That could be.
Just sticking with maybe like a motion offense, not really running many of our sets.
Garrett's kick in the corner. Froby, three on the way. Bang! Got it! A collision concepts three, and the Lincoln bench goes nuts. 50-23, the Lincoln lead. 4:23 to go. Lead up to 27 points. Holmes, left side Solberger. Solberger going to drive baseline. They cut off the baseline. Kick it back out front. Cruz, she nearly lost it out of bounds. Cruz to Solberger. Solberger going to take a 3 out of the corner. Rebound, Heitzig. Heitzig quickly ahead to Froby, and Froby's got 2, now 3 on 1. And tried to throw it to Bowman. Nice defense by Dunlap getting back. Knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay Lincoln basketball. Exactly 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Bowman to inbound baseline. Bowman, long throw out to Froby, nearly stolen. Froby hands it off to Heitzig. Becca going to drive in. Becca kick to Bowman. 3 on the way. Right side up. No good. Becca going to chase it down. Becca back to Bowman. Jenna to Torrey to Froby. 3 on the way. Short. No good. Rebound Cruz. Cruz quickly ahead to Norris. Norris going to take it all the way against Bowman. Lays it up. No good. Too hard. Rebound batted up there, and Becca comes out with it. Heitzig quickly the other way. Heitzig, little stutter step. She's going to pull it out. They've done a good job defending Becca Heitzig tonight. Now kicks it out Bowman. Bowman to Garretts. Torrey thought about the 3 but didn't take it. To Froby. She'll take the 3. Will it be? No good. Around and out. Rebound goes to Allison Norris. Solberger ahead to Morris. Morris goes right wing Holmes. They're looking inside to Norris. Holmes going to kick it back out to Solberger. They go inside to Cruz. Cruz will throw it out and threw it out of bounds. Holmes couldn't handle the pass.
Looks like we've got the enforcer coming in here.
McKinley Knapp going to come in for Tori Garrett's. 2:58 to go. Olivia Taylor back in the basketball game for Caroline Holmes.
I'd like us to score a few more baskets here before this fourth quarter. Get a running clock. That'd be nice.
Frobe, nice kick back to Knapp. They go inside Whiteman. Good passing.
Let's see,
Heights
Becca.
at three.
Oh.
No good. Rebound. Knapp went
Nope.
for it. Cruz just batted it out of there with a side swipe. Norris in the corner. Norris thought about shooting it. Goes inside to Cruz. Cruz against Knapp. Turns. Back out front. Blocked. Blocked by Frobe. In the corner, Norris going to throw up the shot. Up and no good. Rebound battle for. Tipped out of there to Heitzig. Becca needs to watch behind her. Becca to Frobe. Frobe's got a wide open lane. 15-footer. Good. 52-23, 2:11 to go. I got confirmation that the score was 15-11 at halftime between Morton and Galesburg. And Lincoln with
Good
the trap. And Galesburg had no choice, or Dunlap had no choice but to bounce it off a Lincoln player. Olivia Taylor bounced it off one of the Lincoln players, and it stays Dunlap basketball with 2:03 to go here in the third. Glad you joined us here on WLCN 96.3 FM. They go into Cruz. Cruz just going to kick it back out. Solberger wide open three out of the corner. No good. Rebound tip Frobe. And Chloe going to get called for the foul. That's going to be the first foul on Chloe Frobe.
Is it the team's, what is it, our first two of this quarter as well? Yeah. 150 left to go here in the third quarter. 52-23. Your Lady Railers lead.
Norris corner Solberger.
Moving screen.
And a moving screen is going to get called, I believe, on Allison Norris.
I think so too. Yep.
Allison Norris got called for the moving pick. And the turnover goes to Lincoln with a 29-point lead, 52-23. Frobe across the timeline. Frobe. Now the kick to Knapp. Knapp, 18-footer. McKinley beat him. Big Mac hit it.
Basket by McKinley Knapp.
The enforcer knocks it down. 54-23. Oh, and nearly stolen away, and it was batted away by Bowman. Solberger going to drive it in against Whiteman. Under the basket. She's got a kick out to Norris. Morris throws it up and didn't get it, but got the foul. A blocking foul going to get called.
I wasn't sure if it was going to be on the floor or...
Foul is on Becca Heitzig. That is her first, the team's second. Kellis Morris going to go to free throw line with two. First one up and got it. 54-24. Minute 12 to go. Second one for Morris, up and got it. 54-25. Lincoln coming the other way against the Dunlap man-to-man. Frobe behind the back dribble. Nice behind the back dribble. Stop and pop three, is it? No good. Rebound out of bounds. Whiteman tried to save it. It's going to go Dunlap basketball. Frobe made a nice move to get open, but then the shot went
just a little short
right.
Just a little short. Let's see if we can get a steal here and get another score here before the buzzer.
Morris nearly lost the basketball out of bounds. They're looking inside to Cruz. Cruz and Knapp going at it, and they're going to call McKinley Knapp for the foul.
Yep. I missed that. I was watching all the action out front, and I missed the action inside.
That looked like Big Ten basketball at its best right there. Cruz. She's going to back it in. Nope. Kick out Solberger. They go in the corner. Shot Taylor up. No good. Rebound Bowman. No call on Norris going over the back of Bowman or pushing her in the back. And Frobe going to bring it across the timeline. 29 seconds to go. Chloe dribbles out front as Lincoln tries to run some semblance of an offense here. And it looked a little confused right there. Maybe a broken play.
Yep. I think
Heitzig going to drive it in. Nice move. Up and no good. The patented Becca move, and she just couldn't get the shot to go. Did a great job of getting herself open. Here comes Dunlap the other way. Solberger, a long three, is it? No good. Rebound, Frobe. Can't get a shot off before the gun. And at the end of 3 quarters, it is Lincoln 54 and Dunlap 25. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on 96.3 FM.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
And the Lincoln crowd comes to life as Lincoln will have the basketball to start the 4th period with a score of 54-25. If Lincoln can get a bucket here, that will initiate the running clock. Inbound to Heitzig. Becca going to bring it across the timeline. Becca looked for the cutter. Whiteman, Frobe. Knapp posting inside. Frobe going to go down the lane, throws it up.
Oh.
Got fouled, no call.
As the Dunlap crowd erupted on that one.
Yeah.
But
So Lincoln will still have the basketball. Bowman to inbounds. Bowman kick out to Becca Heitzig. Becca back to Bowman, nearly stolen away. Jenna drives in, throw out to Whiteman. Heitzig. Becca, they got Knapp posted inside. They go into Mack. Mack against Cruz. Nice handoff to Frobe. Frobe got hammered.
and I think that is
Justice Cruz.
her third.
And Chloe Frobe going to go to the line with 2. And I have an update at the end of 3. It is Morton 26, Galesburg 18. Frobe up and good. 55-25, the Lincoln lead.
So now the clock will run.
Yep. And Stolzenberg going to come back in the basketball game, and they push the gas on the clock. Heitzig going to sit down. No, I take that back.
Piper Whiteman.
Becca's still in the game. Piper Whiteman sat down. I was trying to look at the scoreboard over here. Ball tipped away. Still 55-25 lead. Solberger cut off by Knapp. Good job by McKinley Knapp to cut her off defensively. Solberger, they throw inside to Cruz. Cruz kick out to Morris. Morris, 3 on the way up. No good. Rebound Norris. Norris kick back out Taylor. Another 3 on the way. Good. Olivia Taylor knocks down a 3. Our thanks to Roger Gazda for the update on the Morton score. Heitzig. Becca out to Bowman. Jenna to Becca. Becca drives around the screen, stop and pop. Got blocked by Solberger, and they're going to call a foul on Solberger, and that is her third. So Becca Heitzig going to go to free throw line. Heitzig to freebie, up and got it. 56-28. Clock continuing to tick away. Second one for the senior, up and good.
Got it. Good job by Becca.
And according to the scoreboard, give Becca 8. Allison Norris going to come out of the basketball game for Dunlap.
So right now it's 57-28, 5:50 here left to go with a running clock in the 4th quarter.
Glenna Rummins in the basketball game. And
I think it's going to be McKinley Knapp. She didn't give her any
Knapp
room. Yep.
Going to get called for the foul. McKinley tried to get up there and play good defense.
Yeah, I liked that hustle by McKinley Knapp. Just, she jumped to get the ball, and McKinley just didn't give her any room there to come down. But I love the hustle there by McKinley Knapp.
Morris back out front, Taylor. Taylor to Morris. They go inside Cruz. Cruz turns around, turns.
Good.
Nice bounce pass. Solberger throws it up. No good. Good defense by Lincoln on the interior. Bowman gets it ahead to Frobe. Here comes Chloe on the run. Chloe kick out to Heitzig. Becker going to stop and pop. 15 going.
Got it.
There's the Becca Heitzig
There
we
we
know.
go.
A 15-footer puts her in double figures and make it 59-28. Cruz, Taylor. Morris back out to Taylor. Morris tried to go inside to Rummins and Mack knocks it away. Bowman to Frobe. Here comes Chloe the other way. Chloe kick out Stolzenberg. Taryn loaded up, didn't shoot it. Bowman back to Chloe. They're posting Knapp inside. They're looking for her too. Knapp really moved her out of the way. Up and good by Frobe. And great position by McKinley Knapp to move Cruz out of the way.
Yeah, and that was a great screen at the top of the key to get Frobe a wide open look there.
Chloe Frobe with 33 so far. And probably going to pick up a foul here. Foul is on Chloe Frobe. That is her second. And the team's second, if I can read through the pipes correctly. Gracie Snyder going to come in for Becca Heitzig. They go inside Rummins. Ball nearly thrown away. She does throw it back out front. Norris just happens to be there. Solberger. Taylor looking inside Rummins. And they go inside to Cruz. And who's the foul going to be on here?
I think they're going to get McKinley Knapp again.
Yep, McKinley Knapp with the foul.
And that's her third. Team's fourth or third? Team's
third.
Team's third.
Yes, team's third. They get into Solberger. Solberger going to launch a 25-foot three. Didn't get it. Ball on the floor.
Good
Bowman
hustle.
comes out of there with it to Stolzenberg. Back out to Frobe. Frobe around a screen. Frobe in the corner. Snyder. Snyder Knapp. 18-footer again. Is it? No good. Back of the iron. Rebound. Morris. Morris stopped by Snyder in the backcourt. And Snyder and Stolzenberg tried to trap her. And Stolzenberg going to get called for a block and foul out at the timeline. That'll be 2 on Taryn.
2 on Taryn. Team's fourth.
61-28. And Tori Garrett's coming in. Mason McLeod coming in. And a timeout taken. And let's see, I believe it is a full timeout. We'll send it back to the studios for a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Actions resumed here at Geneseo. Dunlap the basketball. Taylor faked the three, goes in the corner. Solberger. They go cross court. Morris. They go inside Cruz. Cruz got a wide open 5-footer, throws it up and in and out. And in. 61-30 the Lincoln lead. 2.5 minutes to go for a regional championship. Snyder almost carried the basketball. Could have been called for it. Snyder going to go down the lane. Gracie kicking the corner. Frobe. Is it? Frobe got hit, and Frobe gets up slowly. Chloe looks like she's okay. Dunlap's got a 3-on-0 fast break. Up and good. And you talked about it, not letting the shooters come down.
I really think that we've got to make that a point of emphasis because they go
inside Knapp. Knapp on Cruz. And the foul's going to go against Justice Cruz.
And that I do believe is her fourth.
That is her fourth. Caroline Holmes in the basketball game, and Mia Clark going to come in the basketball game, and I'll bet it's for Chloe Frobe.
Yep.
Chloe Frobe going to take a seat, and Chloe looks like she's okay, but after a kind of a scary moment there where she got undercut coming down by Kalis Morris in the corner, went to the floor kind of awkwardly. McLeod to inbounds, gets it to Clark. The microwave out of the corner.
Look
Bang!
at that!
A collision contest three.
She comes right off the bench.
There you go, Dunlap. 64-32, the Lincoln lead. A minute 14 to go.
Mia's been sick, and you can kind of still see it in her eyes. So I guarantee Coach was just kind of resting her tonight too. Is maybe why she didn't get in a little bit earlier.
Holmes makes a nice three out front. That'll make it 64-35, and a timeout taken by Taylor Rohr, but it'll be to get Cece Adams in the basketball game for McKinley Knapp, and McKinley Knapp did a great job while she was in the basketball game. 55 seconds to go. Cece didn't make the trip up here on Monday because of illness.
Yep.
But the Doodlebug with us tonight as Schneider gets a screen from Garretts, goes in the corner McLeod. Out front, Clark. They go inside. Garretts. Nice move. Throws it up. No good. Tori a little bit off balance there. Made a nice move. And Cece going to get called for the foul. That's the way to get your name in the scorebook.
I think they're shooting free throws, so
they are.
Go to the line to shoot too. Oh. So 64-35 as the clock runs here.
And they may stop the clock
Morris,
so she can get
they'll
the free throws in. Up and no good. Back of the iron. It's all over but the final score. McKinley Knapp going to come in for Tori Garretts. Tori going to get a seat. And a nice round of applause from the Lincoln crowd, including Dad Mike, who's here.
And sister.
And just about the whole Garretts clan. Second one up and, oh, wait a minute.
I think that.
Oh, they're going to wave. Yeah, they're going to end it. She makes the free throw. And at the end of the basketball game, Lincoln wins the regional championship, the 20th regional championship in school history by a score of 64-36. They will move on to play Tuesday night in the East Peoria sectional with the winner of the Morris and Kankakee game tonight over at Morris. And we see people out to cut down the nets. We're going to keep it right here for the regional championship plaque presentation to Lincoln's Lady Rail Splitters as the Lincoln crowd comes to its feet. We hope you've enjoyed this basketball game tonight. Again, call our sponsors, visit them, thank them, buy some Missy's cookies, buy some insurance from one of the State Farm agents or Dara Entwistle. Don't wreck your car, though, to go to Collision Concepts. If you have an accident, please go there. And there's the plaque presentation. Step number 1 is in the books.
That's
Step
right.
number 2 comes up in the sectional tournament next week.
One game closer to the end. You know that song?
Yes.
But that's not the real words. I'm just making up words to go with it. It's usually one step closer. But
the 20th regional championship in Lady Railer history and the 2023-24 Lady Rail Splitters put it in the books. As the nets come down and go around the necks of the Lincoln Lady Rail Splitters. And before we send it back to the studios, we'll let Connor get a good shot of the team as they line up to get their pictures taken. Tina Lowry, the ever-present Lincoln Daily News reporter, on hand. Diana Johnson Hightower out there. Lynn Paulus out there.
Hey, do you mind if I go down and get a picture real quick?
Go ahead. We're going to send Coach down there to get a picture.
Okay.
And there they are, your 2023-2024 Geneseo Regional Champions. The Lincoln Lady Rail Splitters win the regional title here tonight by a score of 64-36 over the Lady Eagles of Dunlap. Dunlap will finish the season 17-13. Lincoln moves to 33-0 on the season. We're going to send it back to the WLCN studios for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, Coach and I will have the post-game show. You've been listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
And as you can see from the video that we can bring you, Connor Shaw has got the camera pointed in the right direction as the Lady Railers celebrate with their families and friends down on the floor. Regional championships here in 2024 as we wait for Coach Frobe to make her way back up here for the postgame show. We can give you some scores, although the IHSA's app is not updating for the scores you may be really interested in. We can tell you that at Danville, in somewhat of a surprise, although probably not really, Mahomet Seymour beaten Decatur MacArthur for the regional championship over there, 53-40. Interesting with the situation going on at Mahomet Seymour. The head coach quit before the beginning of the season. They had an interim coach who quit during the season, and the principal has had to take over at Mahomet Seymour and ends up with a regional championship in a regional that had no team with a better than 500 record. Mahomet Seymour wins at 53-40. Mount Zion beat Champaign Central tonight in Champaign Central's regional by a score of 67-48. Quincy Notre Dame won down at Jerseyville 49-30. Those are some of the scores from around Central Illinois. Again, we have not been updated. We know the last score we had was 26-18. Morton over Galesburg at the end of the third quarter. That at Galesburg. So we are going to, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and send it back to the WLCN studios for yet another 2-minute word from many of our fine sponsors. When we come back, we will have more of the Grau Incorporated postgame show.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Well, the victorious coach has joined me with her second consecutive regional championship and the 20th in school history. And Coach, this kind of played out the same way that the game we played at Christmas time against Dunlap. They hung with you in the first quarter, and then the Red and Green Express kind of broke it open in the second quarter to end up with a running clock in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Dunlap came to play today, and they played a really, really great game. And I thought their kids came well prepared. I thought we came out kind of flat and didn't play great defense in the first quarter. But, we get kind of told the kids, they're probably going to hang with us for, a quarter, maybe a quarter and a half and stay in our press and start wearing them down and pick up the defense. That was something we talked about in the second, between the first and second quarter, pick up the defense. And I thought they did that. And as soon as they started picking up the defense and fast breaking, we wore them down. And that's exactly what we wanted to do. And they did it. So, and we walked away with this victory, but, we got to come out of the gates ready to go.
I thought your club did a really good job the third quarter because I thought that was very important. You wanted to quash any hope that they had. I mean, you still didn't have you had a 20-point lead at halftime. You outscored them 23-4 in the second quarter, really to kind of dim their hopes. But I thought you did a really good job coming out to start the third quarter of putting the ball game really away and probably had a chance to get a 30-point lead before the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that was one of the goals in the locker room. We kind of talked about different things, but, one of them was, we got to come out. We got to learn how to come out in the third, come out in the first, and put teams away. And, you can't, at this point in the season, you can't turn it on and off. You got to turn it on, you got to leave it on. And you got to leave it on from here on out. So they did that, at the start of the second quarter, and they didn't turn back. So I thought they did a nice job in the third and really shutting those doors and making sure that that they weren't going to be able to make it, come back into the game. Because 20 points isn't enough. I mean, you can come back from a 20-point deficit.
Especially with the three-point shot.
Absolutely. And, and that's a good team. They have a few shooters. They have that nice post inside. And they got the Division I kid. That's a good team that we just played. And
they obviously they are a good team because they beat a state-ranked team in the semifinals on Monday night. They ended up beating Peoria Central, obviously, because they made it a title game. And I'm not sure people gave them all that much of a chance against Peoria Central on Monday night, but they sure did.
I thought they could win.
I thought they could win too, but when you have other people out there thinking that Peoria was going to be a Lincoln-Peoria matchup in the regional championship game, and I thought I wouldn't count out Dunlap after watching them in Christmas time.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I mean, they've got a lot of talent on that team, and I thought they did a really nice job against us. They did a really nice job the other night, and you can't look past anybody. You got to look at the game in front of you, and that's when you focus on. And then once that one's over, then you move on to the next one.
You brought McKinley Knapp into the basketball game to kind of counteract Justice Cruz in the middle, because Justice Cruz plays very, very physical in the middle. And I thought McKinley did a really good job of bodying up to her and basically pushing back and letting her know that somebody else was in here that could push her around as well. And I know McKinley got nailed I think she ended up getting nailed for 3 fouls. But I thought she did a pretty good job in a basketball game.
I thought she did too. I mean, a big game like this, it was nice to be able to get her in and get a feel for it because, we want to win a regional again next year, and she's going to be a big part of that. So getting her in the game and seeing, how aggressive she could be. And yeah, she made a couple of mistakes that, you make in a varsity game when you're really playing for the first time. So, but she did a great job, and she gives us a big presence in the post. Even in our own practices, when we're working on guarding a post player, she really is a true post. The way that she, uses her body, the way that she's physical, we have a hard time guarding her in our practices, and she does a really nice job for us. So it was nice to see her transfer that into the game today. What did they?
I talked with Coach earlier, and I went back and watched some of the film of the game at Christmas time, just to refresh my memory of what they did and who they had. What did they do? But I also was reminded that Chloe did not play in that game and that they hung with Lincoln through the first and part of the second quarter before the Express finally got rolling. What did they do different, if anything, this game that they didn't do at Christmas time?
I'd say that their threes were falling for sure. I would say that, we... I don't know, we just kind of came out timid a little bit today. And it was kind of the same thing we did the last time at Christmas. We came out timid at Christmas because we didn't have Chloe. We were finding our footing without her. But here I think that, we came out a little timid. Our practices have been kind of weird because everyone's been sick. And it's a regional game. I just think that, the kids were nervous, and you got to let those nerves go because you just got to play the game. And Dunlap came out. They hit a couple shots that kind of punched us in the throat, and we had to recover from that. And I thought the kids did a nice job recovering from that. Chloe kind of took control of the game there and went to the basket, knocked down a couple shots. And I think that a lot of times once she gets going, everybody else is like, all right, we got this. We're going to settle in, and we're going to play basketball.
Jenna hit a couple of big shots there in the second quarter to kind of break things open. Absolutely. Piper Whiteman, the spark plug, gave you another lift tonight. She played very well. Obviously had to pick up a lot of scoring slack back in December. Ended up having 18 against Dunlap there, but was able to hit some big shots tonight for you and push Justice Cruz around a little bit in the middle. I can't single out anybody that I thought played a poor basketball game tonight for your ball club. I thought everybody did a fine job. One question I do have to ask, there toward the end, one of the girls at Dunlap, as Chloe was going up for a three and coming back down, went under her, and Chloe came down kind of funny. Is Chloe okay? I mean, we have no injury issue there. She looked like she was fine running up and down the floor. And
as far as I know, she's okay.
How is the health of your basketball team considering the illness? Coach Farmer said he was feeling better, which I was glad to hear. I hope some of the girls were feeling better too.
I think we're starting to turn the corner. There's a couple kids that are still sick that weren't, at school yesterday, weren't at practice. You can see it kind of in their eyes, on their face, that they're still struggling a little bit. But I do feel like, it's kind of gone through everyone except for I don't think it's hit like maybe two kids and me. So we're hanging in there. I think
got your fingers crossed.
Yeah, I've been taking pretty good care of myself. I've been taking my vitamins and drinking lots of water, and yeah.
All right, we all got a long ride home, but it's much sweeter having a regional championship plaque to take with you on the bus. So we're going to let you go ahead and get with the kids. They've turned half the lights off here. If I could get my broadcast partner back up here to give the final scoring, we'll do so. But congratulations on the regional championship. We'll see you at 6 o'clock on Tuesday night up at East Peoria. We don't know yet who you're going to play. It was the winner of Kankakee and Morris. That was at Morris tonight for the regional championship there. And just to let you know, Morton was up on Galesburg 26-18 at the end of 3. That was the last we heard.
Yeah, I've seen the score since then. I don't remember what it was, but I know Morton was winning. I want to thank Railer Nation for coming to the game tonight. There was a lot of people that drove this distance, and I really appreciate that. And I just want everybody to get home safe.
I think everybody will, and I think you're going to see even more people up there at East Peoria on Tuesday night. That should be a very good basketball game no matter who we play. And then we'll just have to take it one game at a time to see who we end up playing in the sectional final up there at East Peoria. But, Coach, looks like the Red and Green Express is primed to make a run toward Redbird.
Well, let's just worry about the first game of sectionals.
All right. Thanks for coming up and joining us, Coach. We appreciate it. Coach Taylor Rohrer on the post-game show. And if you will permit me, there she comes. I'm trying to get my broadcast partner to come back up here to give us the final scoring. She was supposed to go down and take pictures, but I think she ended up talking to everybody who was on the gym floor. Anybody and everybody, and they're wanting us out of here.
All right.
So you folks at home still listening, if there's anybody, or maybe people have made it to their car by now.
I'm back.
All right, she's back.
All right. You mean do scores?
Your daughter apparently is okay even after that undercut on there toward the end. I guess I worry because knowing her history of knee, the knee injury, and coming down kind of funky. You never know how you get tweaked like that, but she's okay.
Yes.
Everybody appears to be okay. And Connor's handing me something. Morton has won tonight. So Morton wins the regional at Galesburg. We're still trying to get a score for the Kankakee Morris regional.
While he's looking, I'll go through the scores. How's that?
That'll be Lincoln's next opponent.
All right. We've got for the Dunlap Lady Eagles. We've got Justice Cruz with 8. Allison North with 2. Keyless Morris with 5.
Caroline Holmes with 9, and Julia Solberger with 9 for your Dunlap Lady Eagles. And for your Lincoln Lady Railers. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I had to run up those stairs.
Oh, but before you give the scoring, I will tell you, just because I know that you have ties to both programs, Mahomet Seymour won their regional tonight against MacArthur. Mount Zion won their regional tonight against Champaign Central.
Yes. That's
just to update you on that. As the youngest Whiteman child comes up here and joins us.
Well, they need the nosebleed blood kit. Does somebody have one?
Uh-oh.
Cruz again?
Timmy came up behind him, touched him, and he got hit in the face.
Oh, okay.
So we have somebody bleeding.
Yes, hold on real quick. I've got it in here.
Is it Cruz?
Yes, he got hit in the nose.
Oh, so if you don't know, Coach Froby's kids bleed out of the nose at just maybe the snap of a finger.
I do have it in here.
Grandpa Keith is out here. He's brought his seat with him tonight.
There we go. Okay, I'm back. I'm back now that I've played my nurse job. All right, so for your Lady Railers, Taryn Stoltenberg with 1, McKinley Knapp with 2, Mia Clark with 3, Jenna Bowman with 6, and Jenna with those back-to-back threes, those 6 points that really started to get us going. Piper Whiteman with 9, Becca Heitzig with 10, and Chloe Froby with 33.
So Chloe Froby adds another 33 points to her ever-growing career total at Lincoln Community High School. Becca Heitzig with another double-figure game as Lincoln walks out of here with a regional plaque. We'll tell you what, folks, we're going to wrap it up here from Geneseo. For cameraman Connor Shaw, for my broadcast partner Carrie Froby, for marketing and social media manager Lloyd Kirby, for station manager Jim Ash, for Jolie Lurcher, thank you very much for everything you do back at the station, Jolie. We really appreciate it. The hard work that you do. For all of our sponsors, we thank you very much. Again, Lincoln wins it here 64-36 tonight. The next boys broadcast is going to be Friday night from home. It's senior night against Champaign Central with a 7 o'clock start. That'll be Kirby Comnick and Kirby bringing that to you tomorrow night. And next Lady Railer broadcast will be the first round of the sectional tournament up at East Peoria against the winner of Morris and Kankakee. Good night, and thanks for listening.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. WLCN's coverage of Lady Railer basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping for all your outdoor landscaping projects and needs. Located at 1302 State Route 10 East on the east edge of Lincoln. Call 217-732-4300. Brian Clark State Farm Insurance for home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. See Brian to review a quote, for help understanding your current policy, or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Chase Lowry, your Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office, member SIPC. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Call 217-737-7581. Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski at 114 East Cook Street, offering competitive rates on auto, home, life, and business insurance. Phone 217-792-3371. Expedia Cruises, offering air, land, and sea vacations, located at 1520 East College Street in Normal. Call Greg Phillips at 309-429-6280. First National Bank in Tremont, your local community bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. James Siddons, a proud supporter and fan of Lincoln Lady Railer basketball. The Johnson family, in honor of Keith Johnson, a proud supporter of Lincoln Lady Railer basketball for more than 50 years. Lincoln Heating and Cooling. Carrier, turn to the experts. With 24-hour emergency service available, call 217-735-5835. Lincoln Land Communications, located at 1326 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Serving the area since 1986, Lincoln Land Communications provides sales and service for security cameras, two-way radios, commercial phone and sound systems, LED lighting, car stereos, and much more. Call 217-735-5454. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Renew Consignment and Thrift Shop, where you'll find something new and different every